The world of Hollywood is buzzing with the latest twist in the life of Shiloh Jolie-Pitt. The talented dancer, often in the limelight for her remarkable moves and famous lineage, has taken a surprising step that's left fans and critics alike speculating. On her 18th birthday, Shiloh filed to change her name from Shiloh Jolie-Pitt to Shiloh Jolie. This bold move has sparked a whirlwind of rumors and whispers, adding another layer to the already dramatic tale of her young life. Let's dive in to know more about what her life has been up to amid the Jolie-Pitt drama. Shiloh Pitt was born in 2006 as the first biological daughter of Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. Despite her fame and wealth, her life hasn't been easy. Things went south when Angelina filed for divorce in 2016, shattering their once happy family and dragging Shiloh into the messy battle. So, why did this power couple split, and how did it affect Shiloh? Brad and Angelina got together in 2004 after sparks flew on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. At the time, Brad was married to Jennifer Aniston. Their wedding was $1 million event attended by stars, including the whole cast of Friends. Jennifer was shocked when she found out about Brad's affair, although both Brad and Angelina deny any cheating. They kept their relationship low-key until 2006, when Angelina announced she was pregnant with Brad's child. Shiloh was born that same year, and Brad also adopted Maddox. Their family grew to 8 members, with Brad and Angelina tying the knot in 2014. However, they split 2 years later. Angelina's lawyer accused Brad of abuse, which led to investigations by the FBI and the Los Angeles Department of Children and Family Services. This stemmed from an incident on the family jet in 2016, when Brad allegedly got physical with his adopted son, Maddox, during an argument. Angelina claimed she had endured abuse but drew the line at her children's suffering. The couple's legal battle has dragged on for 8 years. Angelina got custody of their 5 underage kids, while Brad received visitation rights. Brad's relationship with his kids varies. Some have dropped his surname, while others remain close. Shiloh is particularly attached to her father. The divorce and custody battle were tough on her, affecting her mentally and emotionally. She missed her parents being together. Meanwhile, Pax, one of Brad and Angelina's other children, made derogatory comments about Brad on Father's Day in 2020, showing his closeness to Angelina and his bitterness towards Brad. Shiloh, on the other hand, wants to follow in her father's footsteps as a film director and producer, and reportedly wishes to live with him, though being underage complicates things. She'll turn 18 soon, which might change the dynamics. The divorce got nastier over a French vineyard, Chateau Miraval, where Brad and Angelina got married. They bought the estate for $60 million, and its value has since soared. Brad claims Angelina hasn't contributed to its value and sued her for trying to sell her stake. This vineyard battle has added more drama to the already messy divorce. Brad Pitt claims the French estate was meant for their children and that Angelina Jolie secretly tried to sell her stake despite initially agreeing to a 68%, 32% split in his favor. He seeks to revoke the sale and demands damages. Angelina's team argues she had the right to sell her stake, as no legal contract was signed. They claimed Brad demanded she sign a non-disclosure agreement about his alleged abuse, which she refused, prompting her to find other buyers. This ongoing legal battle has deeply distressed everyone involved, especially their children. The prolonged divorce and custody disputes have taken a toll on their mental health. Shiloh, in particular, has been affected. Despite being close to her father, she's had to live with Angelina. Shiloh values both her parents' perspectives and has not openly sided with either one. In addition to the emotional stress from the divorce, Shiloh underwent hip surgery at the age of 15, alongside her older sister, Zahara. Despite the challenges, Shiloh maintains a strong bond with Zahara, and the two often support each other. Shiloh was born in Swakopmund, Namibia, away from the public eye. This special bond with her parents made her the center of their attention. She had brief appearances in movies like Kung Fu Panda 3 and The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Although she was offered a role in Maleficent, she declined at the last moment.
When I was little, like when people ask me like, what do you want to be when you grow up, I would say a Disney princess, like always, like that's the, your dream. So, and for me to kind of be able to say that I got to do that is like so exciting.
It's true.
As a child, Shiloh went through a tomboy phase, preferring to dress like her brothers and even going by the names John or Peter. She explored her gender identity, with her mother acknowledging her preference to be a boy at that time.
I wanna be safe, I wanna be a mess. I wanna make your heart beat around like a roller coaster.
However, in recent years, Shiloh has embraced a different style. She garnered attention at the premiere of the film Eternals, wearing her mother's black and white Dior dress, looking elegant and poised. Shiloh's fame is evident from her large following on fan pages and YouTube channels. Her dance videos have gone viral, and her first baby picture was sold for around $10 million, highlighting her celebrity status from birth. Angelina Jolie, despite her initial anxiety about motherhood, has been a devoted mother.
Frankness on this issue is yet another example of Jolie using the flame of her stardom to cast a light on global problems, something she's been doing for more than a decade through her humanitarian work. We talked, I think you were in Washington back in 2005. You spent a day.
Having had an unstable youth herself, Jolie found immense responsibility in raising her children. Over the years, she's admitted that children don't expect their parents to be perfect, but rather sincere. Jolie's 6 children have been a significant source of comfort for her, helping her through tough times.
Okay, ready, Viv? Do this, turn around, stand there, stand on your blue toes, blue toes.
Shiloh will soon be an adult, and if she decides to move out, it will undoubtedly upset Angelina. However, there won't be much Jolie can do to stop her, as Shiloh will be independent. Shiloh's biological twin siblings, Knox Leon and Vivian Marceline, were born in 2008 in France. Both Shiloh and her sister Zahara were excited to welcome their younger siblings, often dressing them up and holding them. Angelina's strong attachment to her children and her possessiveness may have driven them closer to their father, Brad. Keeping them away from him hasn't worked, as all the underage kids are nearing 18. Angelina wants reconciliation, but her feud with Brad has turned into an ego battle. Jennifer Aniston's fans have criticized Jolie, blaming her for breaking up Aniston's marriage with Brad. Meanwhile, Brad has been making efforts to overcome his addictions, undergoing therapy, and giving up on alcohol and cannabis. In a 2017 interview, he expressed his desire for a settlement to end the expensive legal battles. Both Brad and Angelina could co-parent effectively if they could set aside their differences for the sake of their children.
So I'm thinking my kids will see that at some day, and that may mean something to them. So it puts an extra importance and yet takes off the importance at the same time.
Despite their conflicts, both parents deserve credit for valuing their children's independence. They've allowed Shiloh to explore her interests without pressure and have supported her passions. Angelina, in particular, has ensured inclusivity within her family and raised her children with empathy. Shiloh's name has a special backstory. Angelina's parents had chosen the name Shiloh Baptist for their first child. But after a miscarriage, the name went unused until Angelina named her first biological child Shiloh. The middle name, Nouvelle, was inspired by the famous French architect Jean Nouvel, meaning a new gift. Like her mother, Shiloh has been involved in philanthropic work since a young age, accompanying Angelina on visits to Syrian refugee camps in Jordan in 2018. Shiloh and her sister Zahara share interests that keep them close. Zahara, born in Ethiopia in 2005, was adopted by Angelina after a trip inspired by her son Maddox's desire for a sibling. Zahara has also had her share of the spotlight, voicing a character in Kung Fu Panda 3 alongside her sister. She is currently studying at Atlanta's Spelman College and remains very close to Angelina. Zahara recently dropped Brad's surname, a move that must have hurt him, especially since he only has visitation rights. In 2017, a woman named Mentawab DeWitt Labiso claimed to be Zahara's biological mother, expressing gratitude to Angelina but wanting contact with Zahara. This revelation must have been challenging for Zahara, who had believed that her biological mother had died of AIDS. Shiloh, despite her supportive parents, faces high expectations from the public and the film industry.
The idea of the world is when we get in the car, we're going out, that there's 20 or 30 people there standing with cameras that want to take your picture. This is their idea of the world at large. And we try to explain to them, yeah, there's people, they're a little funny, they kind of like taking pictures and they're a little weird.
Constantly compared to her parents, she is under immense pressure to succeed in a similar manner. Her physical features are often compared to her father's, and her beauty to her mother's. Media scrutiny can be overwhelming for young children who simply want a normal childhood. Shiloh's life has had its ups and downs, but she remains resilient. She has maintained a healthy bond with her family and continues to meet people's expectations. Despite the challenges, she shows great promise for the future. So, why do you think Shiloh wants to change her last name? Is it because her father's addictive behaviors? Share your predictions and thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video and want more hot gossip, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for all the latest updates on hot takes.